Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to model this one. Okay, so first I'll just quickly explain this. I can't see below this, but I guess it can be done if we can create a divided surface with the grids like this, right? And then we just need to create one of the, so this will be a adaptive family with 6 adaptive points. Okay, and then we just place them like for example here, and then we might need to offset the third and fourth point, and then fifth and sixth points. Okay, so and then repeat. Okay, so let's start. So first I'm going to create a conceptual mask for the divided surface. So we okay, so to do that we can't do a circle when the like a create. I'll show you why. So if we do a circle, create a form, and then if we use divided surface, so you can see, so this will be the pattern. Okay, so I'll just Control Z. Oh, actually, yes, that's fine. I'll just place another one. So if we place so for example, this will be the solid part, and then if I place another void, I'll just do a solid, maybe offset the other side as well, so we can just cut geometry. Doesn't work. Oh, yeah, don't know why, or maybe it's already cut. Cut geometry. Doesn't work. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, looks like it's already cut. Okay, so that's fine. So let's try to select this this surface. Doesn't work. Divided surface. Anyway, it doesn't work because the direction of the grids, it won't work. So what we need to do is, instead of doing this like more like extrusions, so we need a revolve. Okay, so a revolve. So to do a revolve, we need the access line. So I'm just going to pick this vertical surface and then place a reference line. Okay, so maybe here, right? And I'll do another line. So this will be the profile. So I'll just do a horizontal one first. Okay, so now with this one and this one, we can, so a vertical one and also a horizontal one, so we can create this shape. Okay, so we have different options, but this is the one. So the first one is the option, but still this is not the final the surface, because if I use divided surface, you can see the grids, they are still not aligning with the edge. So what we need to do is we just need to make this surface not flat. Okay, not flat. So to achieve that, we can just easily rotate this profile. Okay, hang on. Let me just try to pick the vertical, because I want to rotate this one on the vertical plane. Okay, so let's set work plane onto this and then try to select it all again. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay, I'll just rotate it by 0.1 degree. Okay, so you can see, look, the shape look very, very similar. So it might, so you can see just tiny little bit difference, but the grid now is matching the the shape. Okay, so this is something we need. Okay, so now let's select this divided surface. We need to reduce the grids in this direction, so let's just try this one. Yes, maybe 2. That's enough. We only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, right? And then we need to increase this a little bit. So currently 10, maybe 20. Okay, so let's just leave it at 20. Now, and also we can just select this one and go here to turn on the nodes. So later on, when we place the adaptive family, so we can just place on them. So this is the surface, and then we need a adaptive family. Okay, so let's go to create a generic model adaptive. So in this one, we need 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so make adaptive, right? And then we just need to, so let's have a look again. So the shape of this, so up, down, up, down, up, down. So basically, yeah, we need to connect 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. So because we need, let's make them reference line, because we need 1 point on this midpoint, and then we need to offset, so it will go up, right? So let's place another point, draw on world plan, set world plan. Actually, we can try a slightly different way of doing this. So we can do a circle instead of, offset a point up, down. So let's just do a circle, draw on world plan, yeah, place onto that, and then that's it. Actually, we can just copy. Actually, let me just delete these two, because we can just simply copy them and pick new host. So for this circle, I just add a radius. So this radius will be used to control the size. I'll just use instance parameter for this one, and place a point. Use draw on face onto this circle. So this will be the top, the ridge of that shape. So now we can connect these 2 points, make reference line. Oh, sorry, make it reference line, and connect these 2, make it reference line. 2, yeah. So, hang on, yeah. So that would be fine. So when we change the size of the circle, it will also go up. Now let's go. Yeah, probably just only the circle, the point, and the dimension, the parameter. CC copy, and then pick new host, place on midpoint. Pick this point, place on midpoint again. So now we have 3. So again, we just need to place a point. Use draw on face. So snap on this top of that circle, and then connect these points and make them reference line. Oh, sorry. And this one, splice through points, make it reference line. This point and this point, splice through points and make it reference line. So now we can just select these 2 and also these 2, create a form, and excuse me. Again, so we need to select this one, control, this control. Okay, so now we have this shape, right? So and what else? Okay, the radius is yeah, we can use that to control the height. We can add, if you want to, you can add a material parameter. And okay, so now let's try. So if I load this one into this mass, and then we can just play. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is it. So now let's have a test. If we increase this one height, 3 meter, yeah, okay. So now we can repeat. this is not the result we want to achieve because we don't want to get a gap here, right? So let's Control Z. So we're going to place another one. So let me just just temporarily hide it. So let's start from this point. So this point, 1 2 3 4 and 5 6. Now type HR to bring back the previous one. Looks like the default parameter for the height for the radius is 2 meters. So yeah, we just need to change it, and then we can just select both and repeat. Okay, so this is it, and then let me have a look. Yeah, that's fine. If you wanted to, you can actually you can also do it. So for example, you want to go a little bit further, like go there. So yeah, you can do it, right? So now this time, let me try to place it without hiding the previous one. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So let's type 4 meter for this one and repeat. Yeah, it works too. So the only thing issue we need to deal with is see here. Yeah, maybe we should just match that one. Okay, so let me just delete this one. I'll just do another one exactly the same. Okay, so create 1 2 should be here, 3 4 5 6. Okay, and another one 1 2 3 4 and 5 6. Okay, so I'll also change the height to 2 meter or 4 meter to match the other side, and then repeat. And then we just need to manually do this. So we have to do this because this is these so you can see these are different divided surface. Okay, so yeah, we have to do it manually. So 1 2 3 4 where am I? Yeah, 3 5 6, and another one 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, looks like the height we can probably count. MA tab pick doesn't work, sorry. That's fine, so change it manually. So this is it. And then what else? Okay, so looks like on this there are also profile. So I suggest probably don't try to model them. Yeah, you can use the material. So like for example, I'll just quickly go create a material for this. So I'll maybe just create a new and just use some surface pattern. So I guess some vertical pattern. So I just create a new 90 degree, 200 will be fine. All good. So click OK, OK, OK. Yeah. On an angle. Yeah, not perfect, but I think this is the easiest way. So let's just use some surface pattern, right? So let's tab select. Yeah, okay, tab, and okay, so that's it. Let's have a look again. Looks like we have some columns there. Yeah, I guess we can probably just, we can just go back here, like from each point. So currently we have this. We can probably just place a point, use draw on word plan onto all these adaptive points, and then we can just offset those points down, like for example, negative 3 meter, for example, right? So I'll just do one. Okay, so and then we can just create. Yeah, I think we only need one, because if this will repeat if we only need to have them on one side, and we might not need the one in the middle, I guess. So maybe I'll just place another one on the other side. So place another one on the point. Oh, sorry, wrong one. make sure you pick the horizontal work plane, and then we can offset -3 meter, for example. Okay, so and connect them. So and then I'll just make, actually I'll just leave them as model lines to just pretend they are columns. But if you want to have something solid, you can just you can change it to a reference line, place a profile, create a form, right? So that's very simple. Now let's load this one into that conceptual mass override, and you will see we have some column kind of, right? So both inside and outside. Yeah, I'm missing that, but I'll just leave that. So, and you might say, oh, we currently, because we're sitting on the ground floor, can we lift this up? Yes. So I guess we can just move the profile. Where's my profile? So the line here. Yeah, I think this is the one. So we just need to move this up. Okay, so for I'll just move it up by 3 meter, and the whole thing should move up, right? Okay. Yeah, I think that's almost there. I'll leave you. Yeah, I wanted to leave something like, for example, the columns, a gap there, so you can have a play. If you really want to, I think we can probably. It can be very heavy, because if you really want to do something like this, we can also, have another adaptive family inside of that panel. So I'll just let me think. Should we do this? Yeah, maybe I'll just leave it, because it can be very heavy. Not recommended. I'll give you some idea. Okay, so go back here. So what we need to do is here. Oh, yeah, I have another idea, because these are surface pattern. We use material instead of this, because this is not lying very well. So what I'm going to do is go back here, select. So you can see we can select this one and use divided surface. So, and then I'll turn off one grid, not this one, the other one, and then we can use this divided surface to achieve that. But this is not solid. Maybe we can just do a rectangle. So at least, yeah, it's solid, right? So, and then there's lines. Although when you render, you won't see anything. But here, shade, show edge, doesn't work. Anyway, Control Z. Okay, so at least the pattern looks better. So let's do it again. This 20 and change that to rectangle, right? So I'll just show you some difference. Now let's load this one in override, and we can see the difference between. So this is divided surface, so the pattern match the shape, right? So but this is material pattern, and it's not matching the shape of these roofs. So okay, and then again, now I think it's easier to apply. So I mean, you can create a pattern based family for this. So let me just have a look. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky to. Let's assume these are some kind of roof profile, but if you really want to achieve that, let me think. I'll just quickly do it. Create a new. I'll just do a new pattern-based family, right? So I'll just use generic model pattern-based, and basically we need something, a ridge, ridge here. So maybe I'll just place it in the middle. Maybe I'll just do this just roughly. I'll just place wrong one, so draw on face. Okay, make sure draw on face, and I'll just use 0.4 maybe. I'll just roughly. So this is measured from the other side. I'll just use 0.6, so which means this one will be 0.4. I'll just use this one 0.6, and then we can. How do we have a little ridge here? Yeah, I'm not sure. Just place a point in the middle and use draw work plan and place onto the horizontal work plan of the point, and then I'll just use offset. I'll just do another one here and just offset it. Okay, so I guess 50. Okay, so 50. Yeah, don't worry about it looks like very low, but this is because the scale of this this. So if we reduce this one, so for example, if I change it to 300 by 300, so you'll see it actually go up quite a bit, right? So now we can just, connect this, oops, sorry, Control Z, connect this, and connect this. Right, so I'll just select these two, change reference line, create a form. Yeah, how do I quickly create something? I'll just actually pick this edge and pick this line to create, so I can create press the up arrow to choose between different options. So tab, select, create form, up, enter. Okay, so now we have something like this, right? So now we just need to load this one into this, so into family 3. So let's go back, load into family 3, and then I'll just select this one and change this one to the family we just did. Okay, so now you can see we have some, not very, yeah, it's actually quite okay, I think. So just probably not accurate, yeah, so you can see it's not, oh, actually it's matching. Yeah, looks like quite good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So now load into the conceptual mass, override. And let's have a look again. So, yeah, so it looks like there's capping there as well, but yeah, I don't think we should model that. So let's have a look. Yeah, now we have some roof with profiles, and this is it, I think. Okay, so yeah, I'll upload this so you can have a play. So if you wanted to add some capping or add some make some columns, yeah, so we can do that. Okay, so thanks for yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, thanks, bye.